In the intriguing matchup between Jim Miller and Damon Jackson, a detailed comparison of both fighters across several critical MMA disciplines can provide insights into how the fight might unfold. Here's a deeper dive into why Jim Miller might have the upper hand in this contest, examining both fighters' capabilities in striking, grappling, physical conditioning, fight IQ, clinch work, and adaptability. Striking. Jim Miller is renowned for his proficient striking skills, particularly noted for his powerful boxing techniques. He employs a combination of jabs, hooks, and uppercuts that are not only forceful, but also strategically placed to break down his opponent's defenses. His experience allows him to stay calm and composed, even under heavy fire, making precise decisions about when to attack and when to defend. Damon Jackson, while competent in striking, does not possess the same level of precision or knockout power. Jackson's striking often serves more to set up his grappling rather than to finish fights. In a direct comparison, Miller's ability to deliver significant damage with his hands, coupled with his experience in absorbing and countering strikes, gives him a distinct advantage in this area. If Miller can maintain his range and utilize his striking arsenal effectively, he could control the stand-up exchanges and potentially wear Jackson down or catch him with a decisive blow. Grappling. On the ground, both fighters are highly skilled, but their approaches to grappling differ significantly. Jim Miller is a seasoned Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt with a record that includes numerous submission victories against top-level competition. His grappling style is aggressive and submission-oriented, always looking for an opening to finish the fight. In contrast, Damon Jackson's grappling, while also effective, leans more towards control and positional dominance, using his wrestling background to dictate where the fight takes place. Miller's ability to capitalize on small mistakes with swift submission attempts could pose a serious threat to Jackson, who, despite his wrestling prowess, might find himself at risk if he cannot maintain positional control against Miller's slick submission game. Physical conditioning. In terms of physical conditioning, Jim Miller's reputation for enduring tough, drawn-out battles shines through. He has demonstrated time and again his ability to compete vigorously across all rounds, a testament to his excellent cardiovascular preparation and mental toughness. Damon Jackson also shows commendable conditioning, but has occasionally appeared to wane in later rounds of intense fights. Miller's superior conditioning might prove crucial in a long fight, as he can maintain a high output and pressure that could gradually deplete Jackson's reserves, leading to potential openings for Miller to exploit as the fight progresses. Fight IQ and strategy. Jim Miller's fight IQ, honed over many years of competing at the highest levels of the sport, provides him with an acute understanding of how to approach different fighting styles. His strategic execution is often spot on, adapting to the dynamics of the fight as it unfolds. He is adept at changing tactics, whether that means switching from an aggressive striking approach to a more measured grappling game plan or vice versa. Damon Jackson, while also a smart fighter, has less experience at the top level against such a varied range of opponents. Miller's ability to plan and adapt effectively during a fight could enable him to outthink and outmaneuver Jackson, particularly in pivotal moments that could determine the outcome of the match. Clinch work. In the clinch, Jim Miller's experience and technical acumen are evident. He uses his body effectively to generate leverage, control his opponents, and land strikes or set up takedowns. His clinch work is not only about control, but also about creating offensive opportunities. Jackson, while strong in the clinch due to his wrestling background, may not match the offensive versatility that Miller brings to these engagements. Miller's ability to transition smoothly from striking to clinching and back could keep Jackson off balance and unable to deploy his wrestling effectively. Adaptability. Adaptability might be where Jim Miller particularly excels. With his extensive experience facing various fighting styles, Miller is well prepared to adjust his approach based on his opponent's tactics and the fight's flow. His ability to pivot strategically across different aspects of MMA allows him to stay competitive in any scenario. Jackson, though adaptable, has not faced the same level of diverse challenges as Miller, and might find it difficult to adjust if Miller shifts strategies effectively throughout the fight. Considering the detailed comparison of their striking, grappling, conditioning, fight IQ, clinch work, and adaptability, Jim Miller appears well equipped to potentially secure a victory against Damon Jackson. Miller's striking power, advanced grappling skills, superior conditioning, strategic depth, effective clinch work, and outstanding adaptability position him as a formidable opponent. By leveraging these advantages, Miller can control the fight's pace and location, making it challenging for Jackson to impose his will and execute his game plan effectively. This fight promises to be a compelling display of skill and strategy, with Jim Miller potentially emerging victorious through a combination of experience, toughness, and tactical acumen.